This Thunder prospect is breaking out and trying to show that he can be a key player for the Oklahoma City Thunder for years to come while they try to build a dynasty now with the players that they have. And he has led the Oklahoma City Blue to the finals in the G League now, and he's been having an amazing year. Before you get into all this, though, don't forget to hit subscribe. As you can see here, 93.6% of you guys are not subscribed to the channel that are watching these videos. If you love the content, you love what we do at Thunder Digest, the best way to show your support is to hit the subscribe button. So go ahead and do that real quick. You have a few seconds before I finish it off and get into the video and everything. Hit the subscribe button. It means the world to us here. And now we'll get in the video. There's been a player for the Oklahoma City Blue, and he's been a prospect for the Thunder now for about a year or two now, I believe so. And he's been playing well. He's been doing good. He has had his moments and everything. He's been in the league a little bit as well. But this year, he spent majority of his time in the G League, and he's been playing very well, and he's recently led the Oklahoma City Blue to the G League Finals. I'm talking about Ousmane Dieng as he leads the Blue to the finals now. And I got to be honest, it's him leading this team. Lindy Waters III spends some time there every now and then. He, kind of lingers from being on the 15-man roster and then going back down to the G League, and so he's kind of there. Dieng, he's been on the G League, I believe, for the whole year. I don't think I've seen him in the league yet from what I remember from watching games and everything. So, I mean, he's been leading this team and everything, and he's been playing well. As you can see, the Oklahoma City Blue tweeted out the stats and everything. His trio went to work tonight in the Western Conference Finals. Dieng had 23 points, 13 rebounds, and 4 assists. Keontae Johnson had 17 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. He's also a young, promising prospect that we can have. Then Flagler had 21 points, 5 assists, and 5 three-pointers made. Kind of a guy I forgot that we had on the Blue. And so it's nice to see our guys kind of going out there and competing and everything and seeing that they can play well. And after that performance, it also led them to the G League Finals. And they're going to play the Maine Celtics, the Boston Celtics G League team, in a best-of-3 series, not 7-game, best-of-3 game series. I know that's a little different. We're not really used to that and everything. I feel like sometimes you're not able to see a full grasp of what players can do in 3 games in a series. But it's what they do and everything. So we'll see how they play. We're hoping the Oklahoma City Blue can pull it off and everything. But the Oklahoma City Blue, I keep talking about Dieng and everything, and he is leading this team. He's the best player that we have right now in the G League, who I think can make an impact at another level, especially next season when he can start off on the 15-man roster when we need some size. But he's been this key component leading this team and everything, and it's nice to see a sort of younger player take a veteran leadership kind of style and everything and how he's a leader. And he's ripe age of he's young 20s and everything, early 20s, and it's impressive to see him kind of step up and show that he can be this next level player that we need him to be. Especially, you also have other players right here, 29 points, 8 rebounds, and 1 steal in the final game of the finals right there. And it's nice to see it. We have young promising guys in the G League. The downside is, however, there are limited spots. And we have a lot of talent there. Dieng, I think he will start for us. I said start. I said, he'll start off, on the 15-man roster for the Thunder next year. I believe that and everything. I even think, and we'll talk about this later in the video, I think he can be of use right now in the playoffs since we need size, and clearly Bismack Biyombo's not playing. But we'll worry about that another time and everything. That's probably a next season problem that we're going to have to worry about with him playing and whatnot. And so, hey, he's doing good in everything. He's leading this team. And I just wanted to highlight him for this video and everything because he is such a young, promising prospect and everything. And he has loads of talent. He's physically gifted and everything. He plays the game well. And it could be this next level big that we need and everything, especially if we're not impressed with anyone in the draft, such as Zach Giddey. If we're not impressed with him and we don't want to draft him, we already have a big in the G League that we're working on. And this goes into my next topic I brought up earlier. Could the Thunder use him right now? I truly think, wholeheartedly feel like the Thunder can and absolutely should use him right now, especially going into the playoffs. I think it is so, we only have Chet and J. Will right now holding down, the post and everything, and they can only do so much. They're not always on the court together and everything, and so we don't have 2 big men all the time. Bringing up Dieng and having him, be this other big man. He's only 6'9", but he plays so well in the post. He has great size. He has a good wingspan and everything where he can be effective in the post. And he's put up good stats in the G League, as you can see right here. Here are his stats: 17.2 points per game, 7.6 rebounds, 5.4 assists per game. And so he's clearly playing well at all levels of the game, all aspects of the game. And I think some of that can translate into the, higher level and everything into the NBA. I think he's a 6.6 rebounds type of guy coming off the bench for us, getting around 15, 16 minutes a game. I think that's where I have him at the moment. But it just helps out with size, especially when we need Chet to rest up a little bit. And if we know we're getting beat by size and everything, it allows us to put J-Will or, Dieng down there to bang down low and everything with Chet to help lock down the post, especially against teams that we play that will end up playing in the playoffs and everything, like Denver, who have a pretty decent post player in Jokic, and sometimes we might need to double team him. And then also with Minnesota, a team that we could very easily play in the finals, who have Rudy Gobert and Karl-Anthony Towns, and we might need size to help kind of, lock him down and everything to help come away with victories. And so I think he is a perfect fit for the team right now. You can also see here in an article by Bleacher Report, the French wing seems to have responded well. He's averaging 17.2 points per game. I already told you the stats and everything, blah, 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 and 26 G League contests this year. In the quarterfinals of the G League playoffs, Dieng knocked down the game winner in overtime, helping lead the Blue past the Rio Grande Valley Vipers. And so he's playing well. As you can see here in the article, it even recognizes that, in these short times and everything that we have, he's playing well. And it shows that he's remaining calm under pressure as he hit the game winner to send us to, the finals? Yeah, past the Rio Grande finals and everything. And so it clearly shows that he's calm-headed. He's level-headed, he's confident in his ability to go out there and make the game winner. And he's not afraid to shoot it and take the last shot if necessary. That's a good mindset to have in the NBA, because anytime you have an opportunity to kind of show off and score and everything, you need to take it in this league. You absolutely need to take it in this league. And so it kind of shows that he's ready to take it to that next level. And you can also see later in the article, it says at 6'10", Dieng provides great size on the wing and can even play in the 4 spot if needed. On his, NBA, stats and everything shows he's 6'9". Maybe he's 6'10". Maybe he's grown since then. For the Thunder, who've had struggles finding consistent contributors with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Jalen Williams sideline, Dieng could offer a spark off the bench. A big wing who can play defense, grab rebounds, and score would be a perfect fit for OKC heading into the playoffs. So, exactly like I just said and everything, I truly do think he is a perfect fit for this team at the moment, especially when we don't have Bismack Biyombo playing, who is also getting up there in age. He's not like he used to be and everything. He's not the player he used to be. We're going to go ahead and admit that. But, Ousmane Dieng, he can very well be this defensive guy off the bench for us down low in the post, who can, when we face Minnesota in the playoffs, who can help us lock down that post, who can help us limit Cat to scoring and everything, limit Anthony Edwards to driving in and getting layups and dunks, since we have so much size and everything, and that's all Anthony Edwards wants to do. He's a perfect fit for us defensively because it gives us size, as the article said. And so, like I said, I think we need to call him up right now. And as I mentioned with his stats and everything, he's playing well in the G League, 17.2 points and 7.6 rebounds. He's also passing the ball well for a big man. And so we love to see that. We love to see that from him. He's clearly playing the game, very well at a high level and everything. I think, like I mentioned, 6.6 rebound type of guy in the league, but you're not worried about his scoring. You're worried about what his defense can be for us come playoff time. And I think his size is perfect for the Thunder. It's exactly what we need, especially if we don't want to go in the draft and we don't want to take a risk on drafting an older guy like Zach Edey. And so, as I mentioned, I think he should I think he should be in the playoffs for us and everything. 15 minutes off the bench, just helping us, fill down low in the post and everything. And that would make us 9-man deep, I think. I think that gives us Aaron Wiggins, Isaiah Joe, Cason Wallace. Actually makes us 10-man deep, where we can roll out a whole nother second string and feel like we can be fine with J-Will and Dieng coming off the bench. And so I think it's perfect for the Thunder. I think it's what we need to do. And I truly believe that can help us go and win the finals. I think he could be the missing piece for us right now. Could be the missing piece for us in the finals. I know I'm blubbering on and everything, broken record over here, saying the same thing, but I think he is that important to this team to have at this moment for the playoffs and for the finals. And so that's why I got on him. Once again, like I said, 93.6% of you guys are not subscribed. If you enjoyed the video and you stayed this long, why aren't you subscribed? Go ahead and do it. best way to support the channel and support me here at Thunder Digest. That's all I got for this video, and we'll catch you in the next one.